The last time I was here, I shared with you a key life lesson that people often realize as they get older. Today, I'd like to share 3 additional key life lessons. Hopefully, these lessons can take us from where we are right now to a point in our lives where we truly focus on the things that matter the most. If you're ready, I came prepared. Let's get started. Lesson number 2. Now, if you missed lesson number 1, don't worry. I'm just going to link it at the end of this video. Okay? So you can make the choice of watching lesson number 1 first and then coming back to this video to continue. Or you can watch this video and go back to lesson number 1. Okay? Either way is fine. All right. Lesson number 2. Putting things off can really hurt us. Putting things off can really hurt us. When we wait to do important things or have important conversations or talks, it may feel like the past or the world is holding us back. And what this does is it can prevent us from enjoying today and creating the future that we've always wanted. The truth is, later can easily become never when it comes to pursuing your dreams or caring for the people that you love the most. Many people often regret the chances they did not take more than the mistakes they made. Now, let me give you the multi-million-dollar question. And this is a question that I've been thinking about lately. Why do we wait? Why do we delay? Especially when we know what we want to do, when the vision is clear in your head and in your mind. Somehow, you still delay. Somehow, we still wait. Why? Why? See, because we are scared. If the answer is yes, why are we scared? And what are we scared of or scared about? Are we scared of failing? Are we scared of not being perfect? Are we scared of being judged? What are we really scared about? Or is it that things are just too hard or too difficult for us to handle? Now, I may not have the answer to that question, but one thing I know is this. If we try to take action, even in simple ways, it can give us the momentum, the push that we need to stop feeling stuck. Let me give you an example. Say you've always wanted to share your story by writing a book, and you've said to yourself, I'm going to write this book when the time is right. I'm going to write this book when the time is perfect for it. There's nothing as a perfect time. There's nothing as the right time. In fact, the right time or the perfect time is now. Okay? You're never going to get to that point in your life where everything will just align for you to write your book. You're never going to get to that point in your life where you think you have all the time then to sit down and write this book. What you could do instead is this. You could say, well, I'll spend 10 minutes a day writing something down. Or I'll spend 5 minutes a day putting down something. Or maybe even a minute a day and be consistent with it. Or you could say, I'll write a paragraph a day. Or a sentence. Or even a word a day. The idea here is start. Start. Now is the best time to start. Now is the best time. Now is your perfect time. So just start and then be consistent with that. So if you're going to go home with anything today from lesson 2, it is start. Okay? Start and be consistent. Let's move on. Lesson number 3. I love what I'm doing. Now, this is really, really good. This is good. It just puts us in that position where we can start thinking about the things that truly, truly, truly matter. Okay? And thinking is one thing. It puts us in the position to think and it helps us take action. Okay? Anyway, lesson number 3. As people get older, they realize how important it is to have good relationships with others. How important it is to have good relationships with others. I don't know if you've noticed this, but how you treat others shows to a great extent how you feel about yourself. Let me repeat that. How you treat others shows to a very large extent how you feel about yourself. So please take the time to be nice to yourself. Take the time to love yourself. Take the time to be kind to yourself. Take the time to respect yourself, because these have a huge impact on how you treat others, on how you relate with others. As people get older, they realize that it is much more important to have good relationships with others, with people, than having lots of stuff or a fancy house, a fancy job, or any of those things along these lines. Okay? They realize that having good relationships matter. Now, as people near the end of their lives, if you go to them and you ask them what mattered most to them, or what mattered the most to them, or what mattered the most to them, they are likely to say that love, the relationships they have with family, with friends, with people, with God, matter the most to them. And they may take it one step further to tell you how sad they feel about not saying, I love you enough to the people they care for the most. They may also tell you that they missed having quality time with their family members, their friends. And they could also tell you that they regret the times when they missed important moments, in the lives of the people they cared for the most, especially their kids. Now, this suggests to me that there are things that are much more valuable, much more important than others. And I think now that we have the energy to do the things we want to do, let's also put on our agenda creating healthy, creating good relationships with the people we care for and the people who care for us. Because in the long run, this is going to matter. Okay? So we have to be intentional about it. Intentional. As you are pursuing your career, you're pursuing the things you love to do, also say to yourself, I'm going to make sure that I have good relationships with the people that I care for the most. It could be a family, it could be your friends, it could be people, and also with God. Okay? That God part is very, very, very important. All right? So if you're going home with anything from lesson number 3, it is creating good relationships with people, and I'll add with God for sure. Okay? Now, lesson number 4. As people get older, they realize how important it is to forgive and to make up after fights. Let me say that again, because I know this part is really hard. It's easier said than done, but we know the truth that forgiveness is easier than holding on to anger and things along those lines. Okay? So let me repeat that. As people get older, they realize how important it is to forgive, how important it is to make up after fights. Another truth I'd like to share with you, I already said it some seconds ago, is that holding on to anger can really, really be hard on us. It can really, really be hard on us. The easier solution is to forgive. And as I said, it's easier said than done. But the truth is, it is the easier solution. Okay? So whenever we can, let's be intentional about forgiving and mending those broken relationships. While I understand there are certain relationships you want to stay away from, right? There are certain relationships that may not be healthy for you. While I understand that, I also know that there are relationships that are worth fighting for, that are worth keeping, that are worth, working hard for. So please, work hard, fix those relationships, because in the end, they will be worth it and they will truly, truly matter. Okay? So these are the 3 key life lessons I came to share with you today. If you have questions, please put them in the comment section. If you have life lessons you would like to share too, please add them in the comment section. The next time I come here, I'll come with additional life lessons, okay? All right, I'll see you. Bye-bye.